Alright, guys. Oh, I need to turn off the ad manager off. That's done. Second. Alright, today's Sunday, North America League session. Go and get the room made, post around. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Got really hot yesterday. Today's cooled down quite a bit, and tomorrow's gonna be 60 high. Hey, Susane, how are you? Alright. Not bad, not bad. Thanks for asking. Let me go fix the audio here. Since it's not hearing your voice. Yeah, try again.
Okay, so 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yes, they can hear you now. Alright.
You.
Let's get the room made. Today is October the 13th. 1013 is the passcode. And I think everything's set. Information, post around. Is North America. Room 26745. So how was the movie that you watch?
Wait, movie.
Was it a movie or was it a TV series or on Friday nights?
On Friday?
Yeah.
I went to a concert.
Oh, it was a concert. Okay.
Yeah.
I completely have no idea.
I said show, yeah. No, it was a concert.
Oh, okay.
Shigaku is a group. You ever heard that song? Tokyo Kore, Hachiwa August Falling. No?
Not recalling it right now. I'll have to go Google search that later.
Okay. Yeah, I think you'd like it. They're pretty popular nowadays. My wife really likes them as well.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a double win for me. And it wasn't the first concert we saw this week, which was nice. The other group we saw, it was called Mass of the Fermenting Dregs.
Okay.
Which is a handful, but still pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
They play more of a indie rock / punk / ska kind of thing.
Okay.
So that was nice. But yeah, no, the Trashikaku is a group of. They call themselves kind of like anti-idols.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of like the same vibe. Going to the concert, very high energy, very
Is it
a lot
like
of dancing. There's a
it's
lot of They have a lot of routines. They sing.
Okay.
They don't play their instruments, but still pretty cool. I really liked it.
Is it like
I think.
all girl
Yeah, I think.
game?
Huh?
Is it a all girl
All girls.
group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all girls. They dress kind of like schoolgirls,
Okay.
so it's very fun. Yeah, I think Akai knows who they are. He suggested one of their songs one day. I was like, oh yeah, I know the group. But yeah, it was pretty cool. That was really good. Where is my cap? There we go.
Some Discord.
Yeah, the only thing I'm kicking myself was not getting the meet and greet kind of thing, because we didn't find out until later that that there was also that option.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Is it a lot more expensive when you get those type of stuffs? I usually have. Oh,
Probably,
mm,
probably. I think um, yeah, I think there's a lot of people that would do that, and they came here last year, and last year you got the meet and greet without. They were smaller. It was a smaller venue, but like I think the resellers could smell the blood in the water because they bought up all
hmm
the the things, and they were reselling the tickets. So of course being against that kind of thing, I don't know, none against me style because like they were selling tickets that were originally like $40 for like 150, 200. I was like, you know what? Probably not. I mean, if it was going to the artist, I'd be like, no, let's. I don't mind,
hmm
but it was just going to the guys. But yeah, it was. They were a different size group. Not them, but like different popularity.
hmm
So everybody got a meet and greet, and everybody got to stay. Like if you stayed after the concert, they would go out and shake your hand, which I think for a new idol group in Japan, that's pretty much customary because that's how they get to know their fans.
mm.
And yeah, now it was a paid meet and greet where you get like a handshake um, and a picture. Like in
All
that
right.
regard, they're very much an idol group. But they touch on like different subjects than an idol group normally would. They're a little bit darker on that end,
Okay.
and they're not classically the idol type. So I think those are the parts that
I
that
think.
are kind of like different.
Uh, I think. Only actual idol group that I will remember is the Doko because they are the group that sings the Rama songs.
Hmm.
Which is interesting. I think all five voice actresses that, from the original is reprising their role in the new Rama remake. So
Oh,
that's kind of
nice.
nice. That was kind of neat. Alright. Let's
So yeah,
see.
I'm gonna watch the new episode of Rama today after the leagues.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I already watched it last night.
I know you
Uh,
probably did. I was like, I knew you would have, but
yeah,
I mean,
I
not
watched
not
it.
like there's gonna be any spoilers, right? Like we know what's going on. The one
I'm
thing that I
just
was, go for it.
Oh, I'm just enjoying watching it, the new one, and then immediately watching the original one, and then rereading the manga also just to see what's the differences and stuff. And episode two, there's definitely things different in the in the remake compared to the manga and the original. So it's kind of fun just to kind of see what they're doing. Go finish posting things around. All right, there's a Sunday session for North American players. Passcode 1013. Once we get to fourth person, yeah, we got fourth person. We're going to start to count out 5 matches to start the first league.
Hey, Chan.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Doing
Yeah,
good,
doing well.
man.
Excellent. What is today? Today is the 13th?
13.
Alright. How's everyone's weekend?
It's been fantastic on my end. Well, apart from some things, but yeah, generally pretty okay. Um, I did get to see Atashi Gakko on Friday, which was very good.
Yeah, sounds like Friday was pretty awesome with going with the two-man format, which is a really fun format. So, sounds
I
fun.
heard that too. I was bummed. I wanted to do the Waseda type group match.
I
We'll
see.
try that again next Friday, so we'll see
Okay.
how that
I'll
goes.
make sure to be home.
Sounds good. But yeah, we had a good time at Locals on Friday, so yeah, then talking more VF with more players. So Locals have been going good in Portland. So.
That's good, man. I'm looking forward to reviving locals on Thursday.
Keep it up. Keep it up. It's a patient process, but it's a very rewarding one.
I mean, it's just three of us, which makes it really hard. But I mean, I want to keep, showing up and helping them grow.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it builds, and again, requires some patience, but at the same time, it is a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's right. Akai's doing taco. Taco's great. I've been having so much fun just like playing with Jeffrey for the past week. It's been way too much fun.
Alright, it's great. We got room half full. Got 8 more spots open, so plenty of space. Don't worry about your skill level. Whether you're novice to the game or a killer in the game, we want you in the room. We want as many people participate as possible. Passcode is 1013 today's date. And I think I need to do a little update here.
So we've got a very nice room here already. And welcome to the Leagues Out Wild. They've been here a bit, haven't they?
He's been here in the previous year. I had to look back at the old files. But this is his first time participating this year, so thank you for doing so. You're our 91st person in 2024 for North America. So.
Make sure my mic's on and all that. Yeah,
Let me fix my coffee. I was fixing a coffee. This needs water.
always good to have RJ in here. Let's see.
Round one. Ready, go!
I was telling Akai that you would know the group Atashi Gakko.
Yes. Yeah. Basically Japanese otaku core. That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm unofficially calling it. But
Yes, very much
they're a lot
that.
of fun. My kids and I enjoy some of their songs. My son likes was it Pineapple Kryptonite?
Yeah.
So about Area 51. So,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. They got some with those girls.
Yeah, they did a collaboration with Maximum de Hormone, which
Yeah.
was fun. It was one of their older songs. So.
Mhm. Awesome. That's really awesome. Yeah, I mostly just know their newer songs, so because Tokyo Calling's the one that got me kind of into the group.
Yeah.
And so I like the energy in that song especially, but I've liked pretty much all the songs I've heard from them, and the dance routines, the choreography on their videos too, and actually their live performances are even better. So.
Yeah, it was a pretty energetic show. I think I really liked that part of it.
Awesome. Yeah, now my kids enjoy it. They love the kaiju dance in Tokyo Calling. So
Yeah. I think what was fun for me is they also did Fly High on this one, and Fly High, for those of you guys that don't know, is the Baki versus King Ashura opening
Oh,
song.
yeah.
So they do Baki's T-Rex pose in the beginning of the choreography, which I found to be hilarious.
Oh, awesome.
If you can picture it.
That's a good call out. You bring out the muscle martial arts core.
Yeah.
Just all geekdoms welcome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what it felt like. As I was parking my car, I saw all kinds of people. I was like, oh, they're going to a show.
Round one.
3 more matches. We start.
Got like 3 Jeffries in a row. Oh no, 2 of them in a row.
They're all very different, though. That's the
Yeah.
that's the fun part.
Well, mine is just in training, but I did show Space Time some stuff on Friday at locals. But it's a very different style the way that Space Time is. So I think it was fun to show different sides of Jeffrey.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot to Jeffrey that I think is built on like really old school, very, very basic.
There's that.
Yeah.
But his side game's actually very good.
Oh yeah, I would agree.
But it's kind of detail oriented though, so because of that, it's you don't really see his side game in North America at all. But
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
You won't see it today, but you'll eventually will see it. It's just it takes time to build it and kind of just really know the frames on it. But he's got interesting options. But the thing you'll see at all around the world, of course, is just like when he does some certain big points of damage, you know. But I'm finding more stuff with that. I was watching from this month, from like October 1st, like Chopper, the Leon player who almost always plays like a different character when they're doing ranked, because they're trying to level all of them up. So watching his Jeffrey, just kind of real basic, but just him winning just on a few things, which is what we normally associate with Jeffrey. But then watching the stuff he's going for, it's just fun trying to learn different characters. Maybe inspired.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, all right, Blaring, let's see how this goes. This will be very weird. I'll probably get wrecked, to be honest, because I'm not that detail oriented with the way I play Jeffrey right now. Right now, it's kind of hitting big damage.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's with like not getting the token to do, which was guaranteed, right?
Yeah. Funnily enough, I think it was I caught. I was fighting. I think it was last week, towards the end of last week. I was playing Jimmy, and Jimmy's toe kick of doom is on point.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you get like 3 of those in a row? Like, I was like, he was like, no, it's just it's you're aiming for the counter. I was like, still doesn't explain you getting 3 in a row.
This thing too, the 6 BP is ridiculously good. If you get a counter hit on the second one, you can combo.
Round 3. Ready, go!
And I'm not even doing like the max yet.
Like the optimal,
Yeah. Always going for a bait there. It's a big risk. I'm gonna punish him for that.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Hey, welcome Gozagi. That's our 9th player.
Good game. That was a lot of fun, Blair. That was lots of fun.
You're no match for me.
Down here. All right, one last match, and then we begin the first league. So anyone still want to join? You got a couple minutes to do so. And 1, 2, 5. And from our first session of the fourth quarter, Chan Chan's leading with 2 first place finish. If you have numbers gained the first win of the first league of the quarter.
No, he's been busy. He's got both work and family, but hopefully numbers will be able to come back onto the be regular attendance.
Excellent.
I think Sundays are quite a family day for him.
I think he works midnight shift a lot too, so hours really.
Yeah, his hours are hard. Like you can play on Tuesdays and Wednesdays evenings. Those are his free days.
So
And right now, I think. Right now, I think he's been playing Frostpunk 2.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
he loves that series a lot. He loved the first game a lot, so I'm glad he's enjoyed the second. And I gotta try it out. It sounds like it's like a dystopian simulator. So,
Round 3. Ready, go.
Yeah, the way
So
he
some-
said.
go ahead.
Oh, the way he was saying it, it sounds like you could vote on Twitch and then it will affect his game. I'm not sure how that works.
It has Twitch integration. So, some games have had that for a while, but not that many. It's not that many big hit games have it. But about a little less than 10 years ago, there were a lot of games that were trying to use Twitch integration.
All right, we're gonna begin.
All right, good luck, have fun.
I'll see you guys.
All right, 9 players. Oh, sorry, I just saw your message there, Solari. This should last about 30 minutes. 30 minutes, and you can join the room. Apologies. Okay, let's go switch to full game scene. Here we go.
Round 1. Ready, go. Knockout. Round 2.
Imp, is that Melty Blood?
Go. Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go. Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go. Knockout.
I keep too slow. Maybe I should. Yeah, GG says no. It's 1 round. He's got execution so how I want it to be. Take the positive. what I'm trying to do. Alright, let's see. I have stuff that I need to get done. 9 players. Oh, All is using Go, not Lei. Let's fix that up. Well, congratulations, you got a job back, right? Since that's important. Job gives you hobby money. How'd you like your new job so far?
Round one. Ready, go!
Yeah, quick.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Slow.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go! Knockout. Round four. Ready, go!
Then. Yeah, GG Shanshai.
Forgot to train, eh?
Yep, well, good luck on for the remote job position. But having some type of money coming in is better than nothing, right? So I'll cross my fingers that you get your remote job then. I keep forgetting I need to try to do the co-streaming together chat. I'll try that some other time. Yeah, got a little busy this morning. Oh, I get a bye here. So we get to see Cessna versus Squeebert here. That first Q is a little deceiving. Squeebert has played VF quite a bit, just not on PSN. Plays it on the PC. But he just recently got in a PlayStation and the game, or maybe less than a month.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Wow, just happy I could get these slides ready for after League. Going to do a little what if there was no Ultimate Showdown or that there was no Virtua Fighter. Big fan of the Marvel
Round three. Ready,
the Marvel Cinematic Universe and animation of What If, which just kind of looks like I guess different timelines, or like what if Steve Rogers didn't take that super soldier serum and became Captain America.
Excellent. Round 4. Ready, go! Excellent.
Right, round 4. Who do I get to play against? I think I get to play against R-Wild. I think both you and Setsuna live at opposite corner of the United States, so West Coast and East Coast. That could play a factor into it.
Round 1.
Hey BX Chucky, how are you?
Ready, go!
Too slow.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Slow everything I'm doing right now.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Oh my
Knockout.
GG's a while.
さあ、二度と面見せんじゃねえ。
Okay, let's get all this done. Alright.
Down and take your name.
That's what I need to do.
Round 1.
Let's do this.
Ready, go!
Blade.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout.
Good thing last Sunday session I couldn't get my combos. At least this one I am.
Go!
Take the small positives.
Knockout.
GG's RJ. I'm also gonna sit out in this second week today, so I could take care of some stuff in the house. Let's see. Right now we're around 6, I think. Alright, let's do this Creeper. The big guys, the heavyweights.
Are you ready for this?
Safe
Round
distance
1.
attacks.
Ready, go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4.
Just simple.
Ready, go!
Oh, that came out.
Knockout.
The next like thing.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Yep, GG Squeebert. There's a problem with kept doing the same pattern, in which Squeebert escaped my back throw, and I try to go back dash, and I get counter hit by the elbow. Just remember, if you're going to throw something, just do imaginary throw sticks. Don't throw real things.
Round one. Ready, go!
3 hits.
Ring out. Round two. Ready, go!
Minus 13 after that moves gets blocked. Ah, he returned a favor.
Round three. Ready, go! Knockout. Round four. Ready, go! Knockout.
On the battlefield, you'd be dead.
GG's blurring. Alright, 7, so we got 2 more rounds remaining. Let's see. Chanchai's undefeated. Senska has 1 loss, and that's to Chanchai. Chanchai still play against RJ. And Space Time. Senska still play against RJ. I will have... Okay. So once again, I'll be playing against Belzagi first. Hey Scooties, how are you? We're just starting the first league, so about 2 more rounds remaining. 9 players, so we got over half full. That's great.
Ready, go!
Too slow on my end.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Knockout.
Let's put the pressure.
Round three. Ready, go.
Nice.
Knockout. Round four. Ready, go.
Oh, wrong thing.
Knockout.
Ah, ran into it. GG's Bazaki.
Ora, ora, ora.
Oh, looks like RJ was out 6 wins and 1 loss. That's great. Alright, this is the final round. So those watching that want to join in a couple of minutes, the room should be open again. Passcode's 1013.
Round one. Ready, go.
Ah, messed up.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go.
Ah. Okay, that doesn't work. Heavyweight, I guess.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go.
I'm minus 13 after that attack.
Knockout. Round four. Ready, go.
GZ space time. That low punch was guaranteed hit because I'm minus 13. So I would have lost that round punch kick. Alright, congratulations Chanchai on getting first, Cessna second, and RJ third. Thank you everyone for playing. If you guys can continue playing, please do so.
That was a lot of fun. So
It was. Almost took it back, Tenchai.
that was an
But-
awesome battle. So I enjoyed that. I like the adjustments, and yeah, it's a lot of fun stuff. I had a lot of fun with everybody's battles here. So thank you all very much. Let's see.
Alright, passcode is 1013. Let me go right, let people know they can join the room.
Some Slayers playing Plus R. Plus R is an awesome title. That is a really good fighting game. I like watching Plus R matches. It's like for the complexity that Guilty Gear matches have, Plus R is probably the one where you can actually understand. As a casual, you can really understand a lot more what's going on.
There's more indication.
Partly it's the character size, right? The 3D games have gotten more zoomed in, and this is ironic because I like that Final Showdown does a zoomed in view, but because of the spatial control and dynamics like that and all the animations, I have an easier time understanding Xrd than Strive. But when I watch Strive, like I feel like I lose my attention span. I feel like I'm a little overwhelmed by all the stuff the stuff that's going on, and maybe the stuff that's not going on. So like when I'm following, it's a little harder for me. But when I watch like Plus R, it's just kind of like you really
it's easier to follow.
Like you just really see what they're doing, like as a strategy, the spacing, the non-spacing, you know. But then when I watch Strive, I feel like it's such a gorgeous game, but like everybody's like smooshed together, you know. So
yeah.
It's already a series that's like rich in mechanics, so part of it is being overwhelmed by all the mechanics that are going on. But I do think it's ironic though, because I think Strive is a very beautiful game. So.
It is, but as you said, like there's a lot of stuff that kind of goes on in the background. Like it's an internal Strive. You know what's going on because you're fighting it.
Yeah, but visually outside it's hard to distinguish. The detail that you'd have to recognize to distinguish the mix-up seems kind of hard, you know.
Yes.
So, like sometimes it's like that. Well, that kind of looked like the other thing. Was it a mix-up? You know, it's like the players know. I don't. You know, at least that's my feeling. But the point is though is that that in the case of Plus R, I feel like, man, for the amount of complexity that's in a Guilty Gear game, Plus R for me is easier to discern what's going on, for me to appreciate it on a casual level, but also enjoy kind of that the speed and the pacing of it, but also the spacing of it.
Interesting. As a player, I hadn't ever thought of it like that, but you're right.
But that's because I don't play it enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, VF has a challenge where I think the pacing that we're doing everything move by move in this game throws the people off, right? And it makes it look like it's chaotic mess, right? Whereas they're like that we're making decisions on offense and defense is quite something, but that's also what makes it a little intimidating to follow, right?
Yeah.
Because at first you might recognize an elbow, you might recognize this and that, but then you're gonna have trouble distinguishing all the kicks Vanessa has. they have trouble distinguishing all the uppercuts. And I don't want them to change this stuff. I'm just noting that this is probably the challenge for somebody trying to understand VF. You know, coming from other fighters and just watching, right? But I do think it's so beautiful. I do think the animations are great. And I do think you can generally distinguish. It's just that getting used to the up close flow, right?
You play by faith almost.
Yeah. Alright, looks like Solari's here. Welcome, Solari. Good to have you here. Solari is awesome and playing really like amazing. I think they got even stronger in the last couple months. Even with break. Sometimes the break makes you stronger too. I don't think they took a break. I think they're just busy with work stuff. But you know, I played like some long set with Solari last week, and I think it helps. I think it helps a lot. So when you play long sets, you see a lot more of what's going on. You know, the fight is still tactical, but there's long-term strategy ends up becoming a big thing in the long matches. All right, Blaine, let's have fun. Train my Jeffrey up. It's too much fun. Too much fun.
All right, we got 4 matches before we start the second league. I will step back out for this one. Just take care of stuff in the house.
All right.
Let's see. And congratulations, RJ, on getting onto the ladder board for this quarter now. And welcome, Solari. Again, pass goes 1013. Thanks for playing earlier, Belzagi, Weebert, and Spacetime. Yeah, I think Himajan said put into better words in the sense than what I could say. If you don't have the time to play the game, then you just have to the times you can't play the game, use it to think about the game. So just how efficient you can use the time. So it's a balance of both.
Absolutely.
Very true. Yosuke used to tell me about that too. Yosuke would say, you know, like, it's not just that I'm just good. It's like I'm always thinking about how to be better in VF, and that like even when I am using the restroom, I'll be thinking about the frame data. You know? So. That was excellent. Really good one. Kicking guard's really good. I have to laugh though. Good game. I think I'm gonna get wrecked by RJ's Jeffrey, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. So. I also have to remind myself that yellow in this game means normal hit. So, because I got used to Final Showdown like red flash.
Has been switching back and forth, kind of making mistakes.
I should have gone committed to it. Oh, good game, RJ.
Alright, 2 more matches before we start.
Very good game. I'm gonna get wrecked, but Solari's had like the Harpooner training. Very good going with the 4K right here.
Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
Very good. Very good.
Round 5. Ready, go!
There it is.
Knockout!
Yeah, I got a Tokyo Doom. One of the funny techniques with Jeffrey is when you hit with toe kick a doom and you go for it again. Like you do like 3 toe kicks, but the third one is the actual splash mountain.
Alright, last match and then we'll start. Yeah, as a reminder, there is the Vortex Galley online tournament for VF5 US. Hosting or running is a BF Harpooner. Deadline to register for that Vortex Gallery is the end of October, and the tournament should happen on November 2nd. In addition, in November, we have that Fall Showcase 24 in Denver. So anyone who lives in that vicinity, consider checking that out.
Which vicinity?
Uh, Denver, Colorado.
Denver. Okay.
Yeah, the Fall
that's
Showcase. I know there's some BF3 TV events. Hey, welcome back. Hey, Jinx, welcome back.
Awesome. Good to have Jinx in here. Oh wow, very really good stuff. This is a lot of fun. I like the way that he's setting that up. This backdash 4-3P is something I've been doing since VF3, VF2, but it's always really good.
Now, Aura plays Akira, Go, and Lei.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get the toe kick right there. Good game, oh wow, that was a lot of fun.
Alright, guys, we're going to hit the league button now. Good luck, have fun, everyone.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, guys.
Come on.
Okay, I've got 7 rounds here. Everyone should get a bye. I'm sitting out here. I'm going to just make sure this is winning before I go AFK. Alright, and see, RY is playing late this league. Let me go put this on my full screen so you can see. We'll get to see RJ versus Blurring here.
Round one. Ready, go!
I'm getting much better using the stream deck to upstream, and hopefully be adding more stuff to it.
Round two. Ready,
That would be of a make it much more enjoyable experience watching the stream, and also my tribute to the participants. Right now, I need to go take a break, so I'll be back in hopefully 10 minutes or so.
round three. Ready, go! Knockout.
pushover, sweetie.
I'll be celebrating tonight! Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! Round four. Ready, go! Knockout! Round five.
Alright, I'm back. I
Ready,
think I saw a little glimpse that RJ won his first match. Got to round 5 here between Solari. Full escape. Push crouch. It's gonna be close. Oh, both lift.
knockout!
RJ's 2-0. Got third place in the first league today with 6 wins and 2 losses. And started off good this round. Three people undefeated right now: RJ, Chanchai, and R Wild. Switching from Go to Lei this second league. And now we can see R Wild versus Solari.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Round 4. Ready, go!
You'll never be a match for me.
Alright, Solari gave Arwao his first loss. Chanchai won his second match. And we should see a match between Blurry and Jinx. Arwao got by this round.
Round 1.
Jinx plays both Go and Leo, but I think his main now is Go. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm not even sure if Leon was his main or not, but he does play both characters. In the leagues here, he usually plays Go.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
I think that's one thing I would need to work on, is if I do commit to backdash, I should not try to cancel it. Commit myself to doing the backdash, so
Round 5.
I think a lot of times I try to cancel the backdash and that leads to me getting a hit, because I'm not letting it to go lose more animation. Was that enough? I come from behind. Health-wise, win for Jinx there. And now we get to see Chanchai versus All Wild. Chanchai is streaming, and I do think Blurring is usually streamed too. Let me just double check. Yes, Blurring is streaming, so you can watch either Chanchai or Blurring to watch their point of view.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Now we'll do one more league after this one. So anyone watching that wants to join, I think that's the 4th round. Yeah, I know about Another 15 minutes before this league ends.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Nice. Hit the wall. Side turn set up there. You can see that that move that Chanta did avoids mid strike. Ducking low, very low.
Ready, go!
That side turn made that safe, I think.
Knockout!
Keep it simple.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Nice.
Knockout!
Going into round 5. Make it more interesting all out.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Two-handed attack. So Dokuisu doesn't work on that.
Knockout!
One turn takes it. Still undefeated. I think at 4-0.
Forgot to train, eh?
We got 2 players just have 1 loss only, Jinx and Setsuna. And Setsuna will be playing against Chancha now. We get to see that match, so Setsuna could make it get closer, give Chancha a loss. If Chancha can
Round 1. Ready,
increase his lead.
my time is here!
Going at disadvantage.
Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
40% damage there. And that combo from Setsuna earlier. Plus to guard flick. 1 round each.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
Good match points for Chancha here.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
Oh, we're into round 5. Make it interesting, Setsuna.
Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout!
Shanchai wins this 5-0. We got one more match remaining, I believe. Right now, the only person who can catch up is Jink. We'll be playing against Cessna. Shanchai against Blurring, so Blurring can make it interesting here. I mean, Blurring could give Jinx a possibility.
Round one. Ready, go!
First, Jinx has to defeat Cessna.
Knockout.
Two attack throws, catch throws.
Round two. Ready, go! Knockout. Round three. Ready, go! Excellent.
Match points for Jinx here.
Round four. Ready, go!
Oh, they'll come with it. Underground attack.
Knockout.
And Jinx wins this. +2. Now with this Shanchai clinch it by being Blurring, or did Blurring made it interesting? Hey Lightning Dragon, how are you? I think if if Blurring even wins though, and if the rounds go longer as it does, I think even if Shanchai loses, he'll get first place by a +1. But he could win it also. We got RJ defeating R Violet there. Yeah, this goes to the final round between Shanchai and Blurring. And Blurring does take it, but yeah, I think this by -1, so yeah. Alright, so congratulations Shanchai for getting first place by +1 round. Jinx second, and Cessna third. Hey, thanks everyone for playing. If you guys can continue playing, we'll do one more league. Join back the room. Passcode is 1013. Okay. Go post around, let people know you can join the room.
You'll enjoy this.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Let's see. Scoring. Alright. Everything's updated. We'll start the countdown after this match.
A pretty exciting match between Setsuna and Solari. Are you able to hear me, Akai?
I can hear you now, yes.
Okay, double checking. Alright, well, we're on
Yeah, I was cheering for Blurring to beat you to make it more interesting, and he did make it more interesting.
Yeah, that was an awesome battle. You did really good in that battle. I liked it.
But I noticed once it was taking a while for the match to go on, then I was like, oh yeah, he most likely, even if Blurring wins, we'll still get first, since it's just by plus 1 round.
It was very close, though. It was only 1 point
Yeah.
difference. Alright, good battle. That shoulder will definitely get you.
Let's see the countdown. So thanks for playing, Jinx.
So we got All Wild Takira versus Setsuna.
Mhm.
Really enjoyed All Wild's Leifei. I saw that you were broadcasting that on the stream, so it was good. It was a really fun fight.
Yeah, that's his 3 characters that he used. Go, Lei, and Akira.
I like them all. All Wild's very strong. I like it. His Leifei has some really. I like a lot of the plays he makes that I'm not used to seeing others make. Stopping at certain screen parts, and I think it's really good. It's great.
Yeah, welcome, Jimmy. We're not 8
Jimmy,
players.
really awesome.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Very good. He went for the throw though here.
Round 3. Ready, go!
So you had a couple of special questions for today, right? For everyone.
Yeah, so after the league end, I did start posting them on Twitter and VFDZ to see if people will give some what they would be doing if there was no Virtua Fire 5 Ultimate Showdown, and also if there was no Virtua Fighter at all. So I've been watching What If. It's a anime TV series from Marvel. So for example, if Steve Rogers didn't take the truth serum, you know, what if that happens? And and in that version of their storyline, Peggy Carter.
I used to love reading the What If comics, and I've watched the first What If series. I haven't watched the second one.
It does continue, so
I really do like I really like that first season. So don't spoil the second. I won't spoil the first, but I really enjoyed the What If series actually, personally, and both as a comic and also the animated series too. And my son enjoyed it as well. I showed it to him. I have no idea how I'm going to fight a Kara with Jeffrey, but it's okay. That's a wrong move. But yeah, it's a good question. Did you have an answer yet, or are you gonna answer that?
yeah, I thought about it. As I was gonna show what other people's been saying first, and then we'll just go with everybody. Let's see what they have to say. Some people didn't think about it too hard, but if we go back to already 1993, if there was actually no Virtua Fighter, then how Would there actually be a Tekken? Or no? Soul Calibur. I'm quite sure there'll be a 3D fighting game, but
It's inevitable that there'd be a 3D fighter. How it would play out, though, hard to know. Hard to know. And the teams involved, hard to know also. But so it's interesting how that would play out.
VX check is say if there was no Virtua Fighter, I would play Akai Fighter. I think if there was no Virtua Fighter, I would not be even on any type of online fighting game community actually. So there would not be a Akai Fighter for sure, that's for sure.
Nice double pump. But yeah, for me, well, the first question, I'll just keep playing this game. If Ultimate Show, if or I don't know, what was the first question?
Let's see. First question was if Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown, if it was not released, so I guess that'd be 2021.
Oh yeah. So then the answer is pretty easy because of Parsec. So I would be playing Final Showdown Parsec as we
Yeah.
lead up to Ultimate Showdown coming out. Now that said, how that plays out is a little different because when because a lot of people were playing that in anticipation of Virtua Fighter Esports coming out, right? And then so the scene might not be as big on it, but Parsec was during the time of COVID. Parsec was kind of stirring up activity again, so that was good. I mean, for fighting games. So just like how we had like Soul Calibur 6 had like a resurgence in popularity during COVID.
I didn't know that.
So then the second question, I probably would have gotten a PlayStation instead of a Saturn. Because the whole reason I bought a Saturn and became a Sega fan was because of Virtua Fighter 2. So I see myself doing that way. The fighting games I was favoring before Virtua Fighter series was Street Fighter. I was liking the Capcom series more, but I was playing every fighting game that came out. And I did like Mortal Kombat 2 like a lot. And I did like Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. But the series I was taking the most seriously was, basically were Street Fighter. I probably would have been much more into Capcom versus SNK. I did love Third Strike, so I see those things still being consistent even in a world without Virtua Fighter. Hard to know which games I would be hardcore into though without Virtua Fighter, because in the downtimes of Virtua Fighter, I was playing all kinds of other games in a hardcore way, right? Battlefield, Magic the Gathering Online, League of Legends for a bit until it became difficult to do that with the wife. So I'd still be a gamer and all that, but I don't think I'd be quite the same as with Virtua Fighter. And I definitely think a lot of my trips at different places over the last 25 years would have panned out a little differently without Virtua Fighter. I did like Tekken a lot though. I still do. So I'd see myself playing Tekken, but I don't know if I'd be as into it as I'm into Virtua Fighter though.
I'd probably still be playing Tekken and cussing at it.
Yeah, it's a very stressful series. It's a very you feel like you lose completely because you effed up. I mean, some people feel that way with Virtua Fighter. I tend to feel in Virtua Fighter that it was some decision making or some kind of moment, but with Tekken, it really, for many levels of play, it seems like it can really feel like you screwed up, dude.
Not only that, but I think sometimes you're more likely to blame the game for some weird interactions.
There's that, yeah. I do think all games have that aspect. I think VF definitely, some people will feel that for a while too, but I do feel that a lot of times, if that there is a way to look at it in this objective, it Not as much BS, but a little BS, right? But VF has its BS stuff, like Leon's uppercut, which has been toned down. But when it was not toned down, there's a lot of BS with that.
Round
So,
one. Ready, go!
All right, we got Fnatic also joining, and the Walk Reaper. So we got 10 players in the room right now. We got 3 or 2 more matches to go. Yeah, 2 more matches to go before we start the league, so people still want to join. Got 5 minutes to do so.
really like watching Jimmy's Lao. Yeah. It's even more scary than before. Always scary.
Ready, go!
Yeah, I like that he's watching. He's doing a dash and watching too. It's like, so if he commits to doing the dash uppercut, he's not full just doing it. He's doing it if he sees like a sidestep. And then
Ooh,
this
nice.
that side check's nasty. Those side check elbows and low punches.
Round three. Ready, go!
Yo, hey, mister. Wolf player from Italy. Hopefully things are going well for you.
Oh, that was beautiful, yeah. That was a good method of control there. He did like a backdash and he watched, and when he saw the whiff, 4P plus K. There's a 20 frame attack, but it's one of Lao's best pressure tools. So one of the challenges in playing Lao is getting used to where you can use that move. And that was a very secure way to use it. Alright, Jimmy, here we go. Always so much fun to play.
Alright, last match and then we'll start the last league of the day.
Ready, go!
So any last minute person want to join, passcode 1013 for North America region players. We have wired connection. Oh, the keyboard or the joystick buttons you're hearing is Chan Chai side.
Yeah, it's really close to the microphone.
His mic gives you a much more closer experience to offline VF.
ASMR.
One of my favorite parts of the hobby is the controllers. Oh, that was fun. Oh, that was really fun. It's good control here. Okay.
Alright, final round, and then we'll start the league.
That was good. Oh, almost. Oh, very fun battle. Alright, good luck everyone. Have fun.
Alright, final league. Good luck, everyone.
Guys.
10 players. And we will, after this league ends, I'll go over a little bit what people has replied, commented on my question I asked. What would you be doing if there was no Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown released in 2021? Or you could also think of if Virtua Fighter was never released in 1993. Oh, forgot to update this.
Round one. Ready, go!
Fix that later. Uh-oh.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
Belt.
Knockout. Round four. Ready, go! Knockout.
Alright, GG's. Kinetic. Oh god.
Don't worry,
Just popping up.
I won't forget you.
It's done. Everything's updated. Let's see. Jinx got their score. Cecilia got it updated correctly. Okay, everything's updated.
This is where you fall down. Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Hi. That's nice set. Nice one against me.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go! Knockout.
All right, final round. Let's do this. Do this.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Oh, he went for high. Lucky me. GG's RJ. Sure, I got everyone at once.
I'm no pushover, sweetie.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout.
Glad I got that kick punch. I usually don't press the
Round
kick
2.
button in time.
Ready, go! Knockout.
Sure, parry, I think.
Round 3.
No, that doesn't parallel strike, but
Ready, go! Knockout.
block it, go for punch kick
Round 4.
and punch.
Ready, go!
It's gonna hurt.
Knockout.
GG's, Solari. There was a side turn hit earlier, so that chatting was blockable. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be dead there. I'm just glad that it took a lot of damage still, but I was able to survive it. Oh, don't leave him accidentally. Alright, we got Susuna, the Walk Weaver, Susuna, and Jimmy still undefeated. I'm playing against Arwile, who's using Akira this time. Let me go update.
Round 1.
Okay.
Ready, go!
GG's a while. Alright, Cessna got one loss. See who against whom. Against Fnatic. The Walker still undefeated. Chanchahari lost twice, once to Sasuna and the Walker. So we only have two people that's undefeated right now. The Walker still playing against Blurring. Jimmy playing against Chanchai. Make it interesting. Make it so no one is undefeated. Both the Walker and Jimmy still remains undefeated. Round 5. Alright, let's do this Chanchai.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout!
It's simple. Don't fall for the
Ready, go!
smite disadvantage.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
GG's Chanchai. Alright. Think of how I'm gonna fight against this. Play against Flaring, the Walker, Jimmy, and Sasuna. It's a pretty tough lineup. Where I've lost to all of them by a bit. So it looks like Sasuna mentioned the Walker is going to the final round. Can Sasuna bring down, make it only one person is undefeated? And he does. So right now it's Jimmy is the only one that's undefeated now. Solar is still playing against Fnatic. Yeah, if it ends right now with the session, Jimmy's in first. And I think the Walker is second. Round 6, I'll be playing against Blurring. After this league ends, people who want to continue playing, please do so. You can just leave the room open.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Neutral.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go. Knockout.
3 match points.
Round 3. Ready, go.
Oh, too slow.
Knockout.
2 match points still. That's good.
Ready, go.
Messed up. GG's buttering.
今日は私の勝ちね。
Alright, let's do this Cessna taco stage.
Round 1.
Mhm.
Ready, go.
Oh my gosh. He knows me so well.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go. Knockout.
Speed.
Round 3. Ready, go. Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go. Knockout.
Round 5.
Round 5. Ready, go.
Ah, da, 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 da. GG ですね。
対戦したくば来い。
Alright, 2 more rounds. Oh. Got multiple viewers at 5 and 2 losses. Jimmy's just pulling away from everyone. Alright, let's do this.
Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Time's up.
Look at me.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
GG's to Rock Reaper.
あなたにはクンフーが足りないわ。
Alright, and with that, last round. Jimmy is guaranteed first place, but let's see if I can make it a little bit more interesting. Do my best to fight against him. Let's see how I want to come up with some type of plan.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout!
1 round. Okay. Keep it simple.
Round 2. Ready,
Don't fall for the
go! Knockout!
Yeah, 3 match points. Let's do this.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Forget that. Forget that round.
Round 4.
Okay.
Ready, go!
Oh,
Knockout.
forget that round too. It's complete reset.
Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout.
Oh well. GG's Jimmy. So sad.
未熟者めが
Alright, congratulations Jimmy, going undefeated. Second goes to the Walk Reaper, and yay, third place. Thank you very much for everyone for playing. That's it for today in the leagues. But if you want to continue playing the room, please do so. I'm going to take the rest of the time just to kind of go over what people has responded with my question about what if there was no VF or VF5 Ultimate Showdown.
Man, I generally don't want to think about that. Makes me sad.
Let's see.
RJ, thank you very much. Awesome to have you. I'll add you to that chat group in Discord. We'll have a lot of fun chatting about Jeffrey stuff.
Let's see. Yeah, so there was just one point in the room. Passcode is 1013. Let me get that sheet up. I want.
Round 1. Ready,
I'm gonna hang around just a little longer, but I'm gonna spend time with family, especially my wife. She's gonna go to Thailand for a couple weeks tomorrow. So
Okay, yeah, definitely. That's more important.
Oh yeah, more than yeah. That should be your goal too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good set with you, man. That was pretty
Really?
interesting.
Oh, that was really good sets. It's a lot of fun and really good battles.
knockout.
Yeah, for sure. man.
Loving all the battles. It's so good to have Reaper in here. Always wonderful to have Jimmy. I have a lot of fun fighting Fnatic. I had a lot of fun fighting everybody, but like it's just great to see more of the game, here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is the room of killers.
Yes.
No other way to. Like everybody's pretty good in there. Oh no.
Yeah, it was a tough room.
But also a really good battle, Kai. I really enjoyed our fight too. It was
Thank you.
okay. So like,
Yeah, same.
I need to elbow him, but I need to elbow a little more. But it was really good battle. So
Round 3.
yeah, again,
Ready, go!
I had fun with all three of these league battles. So Akai, what did you see on the responses to the questionnaire?
Okay. So basically, I just asked. I didn't really tell them to answer both separately, but if there was no Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown released in 2021, or even bringing it all the way back to the 1990s, no Virtua Fighter was ever released. Most people would just say like what games they were playing instead. Well, Miti, I think this the same Miti on Virtua Fighter Discord. Say he would just play the same game, BF5 Final Showdown on PC. This part would say it's a easy playing BF4 Evo, and if there was no BF, play Street Fighter Alpha 3, Samurai Showdown, Final Fantasy 7. We already have Session saying, he might play Tekken, but being mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Like your response was really good. Like I'm not sure Tekken would even exist without Virtua Fighter.
Yeah, if there was in the 1990s, yeah. I say
I think it just would have taken another shape, and Who knows? All 3D fighters could be based on war gods. So,
Lord, don't do
Oh
that.
my gosh, I
you don't
forgot
want
about
Don't
that,
do
War
right?
that.
Gods. Now that
Come
you
on.
mention it.
Don't make me think about that.
Or like Mortal Kombat 4. You know? And Mortal Kombat 4 is not that bad. It's just flat out being 2D. But and actually the Street Fighter EX series are not bad either. You know, and then they do lead to Project Justice, which is really good.
Actually,
You know, so it's different direction.
Virtua Racing came out before Virtua Fighter, right? So they already
Correct.
had the ideas of 3D
They came out,
basis,
but they
right?
actually I think there was some crossover in development, but yeah, but Virtua Racing was kind of a proof of concept, and Virtua Fighter was a greater proof.
Yeah, so a lot of people just say, oh, they'll play other games, mostly alternative 3D fighting games. Rob Million say Soul Calibur, if it was available in that timeline, and it's still thriving, which I think right now is not as thriving very much. Blurring, who played today, Soul Calibur, Tekken, Killer Instinct probably. Slowly decaying my sanity. So
Yeah,
I guess Virtual Fire is not decaying your sanity, so that's good. That's
but
good.
I think VF has been a little eye-opening for them to a degree, but also Dead or Alive, I think, scratches some similar itches for them too.
hmm And Kingo also say, Kingo from France on VFDC forum say he would still be a Tekken player, which I didn't knew he played Tekken.
He was, but you know, like ever since, so Kingo got into Virtua Fighter with Virtua Fighter 4 or 4 Evolution, I think,
Yeah, most of us
and
got into, yeah.
basically, and that's when, and they were a Tekken player, but now they tried playing Tekken 7, and it was just for them it was too boring because it was too much, you know, like dance around, watch the guy make a mistake, punish it to them. I'm not saying that's how Tekken is for Tekken players, but
Well,
but VF
not-
is very rapid pace and up close, and or more exchanges, you know, and VF has that special excitement that we love about it, and so for them, they feel that very strongly, and they did try to play Tekken 7 and going back, but you know, again, their perspective changed because VF changed their perspective. So.
yeah. I mean, generally, they're not wrong. It is a lot of back and forth, a lot of poking to make the opponent make a mistake and you know, get away from that mistake and just hit him out of it. And
It's
I
more
don't
that defense is just really well. Yeah,
it's
it's
linear.
We'll slip into a different. We'll go back to the core conversation and we'll talk about that another day. But yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I need to edit your answer anyway before the third league to put into the section later on.
But I would say that you know, like I'm going to talk about the Ultimate Showdown question though, really quick. The reason that Parsec really appealed to me was because I was not crazy. Like I enjoyed the online during Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown, but with the connections everybody had at the time, which was a lot of Wi-Fi, I felt like I was playing a bit of a different game, right? When I did Parsec, it was limited to region. It was limited to being like just fight on West Coast and East Coast fights East Coast. The cool thing was we felt like this was way closer to playing offline, you know, and across the board, some of the hardcore players kind of felt this way. So Parsec provided this like new context where, man, the online's even better, and it's feeling like I'm not playing two different games. Like, yeah, there's a little things I gotta account for and I gotta deal with lag, but I'm playing like I'm really playing VF, you know, and like my backdash game is good, right? Because I had to play Leon as a total rushdown character, and I know everybody's like, well, you're still playing rushdown, yeah, but like the backdash game is a lot harder to play with the older connections. Then Ultimate Showdown comes out, and what it shows is a big change that happened is that people are now using fiber optic and broadband, and it feels a lot better, you know. And so it could be the netcode's not that, it's a little different, it's not that much different, but everyone's connection standards has improved, and again I credit Tekken 7 for that, because Tekken 7 just shamed its really large player base across the world into not playing on Wi-Fi. So, but I don't think VF could have done it. I think if VF does it, it just gets less and less players. But I think with like Tekken, it's so popular, everyone wants to play it. So then when you're getting this message telling you that your opponent is playing on Wi-Fi, that's a different dynamic entirely. With how popular that game was eventually.
It gets to be the popular girl in school.
Yeah. The popular girl gets to make the demands.
You're playing on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is this car? you know? What is this car?
Abso-freaking-lutely. So grateful for that.
Yeah.
So I think Tekken got to use the clout that it built, and we have to give credit to Tekken 7. It rebuilt its clout because Tekken 7 was not that popular at the start, and it had to climb. It had to climb a bit to get back to being as big of a game and series as it is now. During that time, just like Street Fighter, right now Street Fighter 6 feels like it's like a given that it's successful, except we all know because of how recent it was that Street Fighter 5 was really not that popular in comparison. It's still popular, but it was like seen as a real low point for the series for popularity, and not sure how well Street Fighter 6 would do. And Street Fighter 6 is doing ridiculous numbers now. It's very clear at my locals, and then Japan it's even bigger. So. And China, it's pretty big too.
VX check. Are you talking about Akai Fire? I have to put in the edited video.
They're joking. You know that they're trolling you.
Yeah. So another Tricky who's right now very much into Tekken. So yeah, I'll be doing what I'm doing now, playing Tekken. And then Black Alert understand what I was trying to do with the what if question, because they say without BF there would literally be no Tekken. And for Black Alert, Sarah Poi from Toronto, he said if anything he would be probably playing Marvel or Street Fighter. Excuse me. And then Tricky replied back, "Oh yeah, that's now that I wasn't thinking about it like that. A lot of shit would be different if original VF never released, and that's true since VF was pretty much set
The OG.
Yeah, the standard for what basic idea of what 3D fighters are.
Yeah. Imagine yourself in that alternate universe playing War Gods 10.
No, Chan, please.
I'll have to go look up War Guards now. I remember it vaguely.
It's
in
so
the
bad. Like,
Please.
It's so bad. Like, even back then, it was bad. Like, you're looking at all these Nintendo 64 fanboys wishing it was better and kind of knowing it's not. So,
Ah, Chan.
oh, you just imagine, like, it's a thought experiment. Like,
I had to add this into the
Shinden as well. So there's that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What if everything was influenced by Toshinden, right?
That's true. Toshinden.
But you know
what?
But it's clear that Tobo 1 and 2 were inspired by Virtua Fighter, so I see those not being as refined, maybe, I don't know. But a good series that was 3D, some of the arena brawlers, like Argyle actually is pretty decent. It's a pretty cool game. The Argyle is cool. Yeah, Tobo 1 and 2 is by Seiichi Ishii. That's what DJ Syrup says. Yeah, Argyle's too, yeah. So I love that group that ended up working at Square Enix. There's a deep history with BS Dev Team and influencing a lot of the other Japanese 2D fighters. So I think the direction I can imagine without it, even though they're still influenced by it, is stuff like Street Fighter EX, Rival Schools, Project Justice, because those are trying to be this like polygonal Street Fighter. I think what Virtua Fighter set the precedent for was that it was just not going to be exactly like Street Fighter. It's going to be a fighting game, but it took that opportunity, and we saw that interview where usage, we talked about the team kind of coming up with mid attacks,
Try
you
again
know,
in a few years.
and that I think that set a lot.
Where would we be without overheads?
Yeah. Well, the overhead's still there, right? But then again, we could also say, yeah, Virtua Fighter influenced Third Strike, right? So, you know, because I do feel like Third Strike plays like a 3D fighter.
It does.
And
Yeah,
speak about Third Strike.
parry or blocking would be evasion.
Ready, go!
And speaking about Third Strike, BX Jackie, yes, I'll mention it since you said it. Well, if Tekken and Dead or Alive would not have existed, so Third Strike would be what he'd be playing.
I think so.
But
But
the
I wonder
evasion
how much
properties, the SNK games had some of the evasion properties already, kind of. I mean, on 2D playing, but you could just do that.
in my head, there's another joke. It's not as bad as War Gods, because it's just like maybe we'd be maximum impact players. Just kidding. that was like trying to do King of Fighters in the 3D, you know. But it's not as solid as like 14 and 15. I know not everybody likes 14 and 15, but 14 and 15 capture King of Fighters way more than maximum impact. So
They do.
But then again, you know what? What is King of Fighters, right? Like, go back and play King of Fighters 15, you know, or 95. You know?
Oh God, 95.
I cannot stand playing 95. I cannot stand playing like the first two King of Fighters games. It's just too
Or
weird.
97. 97 was particularly bad.
Was it? Okay, but 98 is just so good. You know, so.
Yes.
Everything 98 and onward is just really fun in its own way. So.
Round 4.
Aside from maybe Maximum Impact. But Maximum Impact is still fun, it's just hard to take seriously. So.
Yeah, I actually enjoy the games that most fine players would not consider good. King of Fire 96 and Samurai Showdown 3. Mainly because those were just games I played with my family, and those were like, oh yeah, wow, it's pretty cool. I didn't know what was considered balanced or not balanced.
Well, I had a blast playing them when they were the newer games, and I wasn't exactly angry at like how impossible it was to kill Rugal, but it was still fun. So it was still fun doing that. So, but I had a Sega Saturn. But then, like I said, if Virtua Fighter didn't come out, I don't know if I'd get a Sega Saturn. And you know what? If Virtua Fighter didn't come out, Sega Saturn might be a pure 2D system.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, Sony did the PlayStation because of Virtua Fighter. Like, they committed to the console focusing on 3D instead of 2D.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so we don't know how these consoles play out. We know that before that, the direction of PlayStation was like the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom CD-ROM, because Sony was going to be doing that before the deal broke down with Nintendo. And so, Sony would have been making an accessory for Nintendo, right, if that deal didn't break down. But that deal breaking down led to Sony deciding they're going to go ahead and build a console to be PlayStation. And Virtua Fighter would influence PlayStation to go, 3D is the way to go, even on a console. We might have had a whole generation of 3D is only at the arcades. Yeah. And then Saturn was like, okay, we've built our awesome 2D console, let's add a 3D module to it. Which is weird because they're the ones who made Virtua Fighter,
Alright, let's just finish up all the rest of the comments that was given. Virtua Kazama, host of the bi-weekly takeover, he would be either playing Dead or Alive or still probably migrating over to Let's Play content. Are you familiar with Let's Play content is?
I am, but I'm trying to remember which ones I'm thinking, which series exactly, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Let's Play content, meaning that, like, you're a Twitch streamer.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, let's play this game, let's play that. So it's like, it's a variety.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
I understand
so
now.
you're doing single player content, but you're engaging with the audience directly.
And then he did also further reply, but if there was no VF in general, he does not know. Because, yeah,
Yeah.
VF, you know, is a significant game in the video game history, really. Right.
Yeah, even there, because Dead or Alive is just freaking VF2 mod, right?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
first Dead or Alive is just a mod of VF. Like, let's give boop physics and let's have explosive ring outs, like non-ring outs, but they're explosive zones, and let's do like a reversal system or hold system, as it's called. You know,
I
so
I
the first Dead or
was
Alive wasn't.
I was watching a video not too long ago. I think it was a video by Wifflemonger or something. Oh, sorry. Let me put myself on break. Sorry, my else. I
Yeah.
was trying to
I'm gonna
finish
put
the time
myself
here.
on break too because I'm enjoying this chat. Jimmy's like,
I think
oh.
I think it was Wifflemonger that made this video about 3D fighting games, and like, they're alive. Like they're still making games for it, but not the fighting game. But it's like I think Extreme Volleyball or something. Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
well, I
So
like the
it's
the volleyball series was really ahead of its time because you're like, well, we've got dating sim, we've got all the groundwork for a mobile game, and you know, take advantage of the fact that people like our 3D models, you know, and that's on the Xbox. And on the
uh
Xbox, you could like customize your music. It's I think there's a place in the history for that game actually. But yeah, as
huh.
being a very casual like, but it's really fun actually. So,
Hmm.
but it was kind of embarrassing at the time because people would be teasing you that it's like, oh, you must be a horny gamer to be playing this game. It's like, well, sometimes you want a good volleyball game too. But Sega had a really good volleyball game in Beach Spikers 1 and 2. Yeah,
Was Extreme Volleyball a good game? I never played it,
it
so I
is. It
it is
is. It's
okay.
actually a good game, but it's what it is it's a solid volleyball game. I think Beach Spikers is better, but I think the volleyball and is more accessible.
Uh-huh.
But then it has the dating game aspect because you're buying gifts because you're Zach, who's like the goofy pimp in the game, and well, not pimp, but yeah, he's like a goofy playboy character, and you're like giving gifts to all the girls. But it is a 2-on-2 beach volleyball game with mini games and with like the dating game aspect where you're getting gifts and trying to get the approval and unlock stuff. So it's a fun game.
Hmm.
It's a fun series. I never played I only played the first one, but I thought it was very fun and good at the time.
Hmm.
But there was a stigma involved because you know you're like, oh, it's Dead or Alive, so you must be a horny gamer. It's like maybe I am, but I'm not playing this just because of that.
Hmm.
You know, so, there's
I
other games to play for
uh,
that. That's
I
not my
I
thing.
I did enjoy some playing Dead or Alive 2 Dead or Alive 2, I think. Yeah, on the Dreamcast, it's Dead or
Oh,
Alive 2.
it is great.
Uh,
Yeah,
I guess for me, I think if they do make a new Dead or Alive, more emphasis on the fighting game aspect would be great. I mean, definitely go with the fan service and stuff too, but not not to the extremes as it seems like it's how Wolfenmonger was showing that like I never played it, so I don't know how much of it is, but it's just like uh, the first impression is like what you were saying about horny gamers and stuff like that. So if a new Dead or Alive comes out, a fighting game version, I hope they put more emphasis to promote
right.
the fighting game aspect, and then the fan services secondary promotion.
But you know, and now we can say though that while Dead or Alive was totally inspired by like Virtua Fighter and
Hmm.
Beach Strikers, you know, Tekken 8 has a lot of inspiration and well, it has developers from Dead or Alive, and you can see it in Tekken 8. You know, the stage designs they're not as extreme as the Dead or Alive stage, but they're very much in spirit, like Tekken 7 meets Dead or Alive stages.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's just a lot of elements to it that actually makes that they're trying to some of the forced guessing, some of the serious guessing in the game, the neutral play, like has this like elements where you feel like this is kind of like the Tekken version of some of Dead or Alive stuff, you know? And so I think we get to see the influence of that too. But Dead or Alive is definitely I mean that's basically a fanboy of Virtua Fighter making like it's what it really wants to see in its fighting game, you know. And it went with a lot of style. It adds a lot of style and a lot of cinematic aspects to it. It goes for before Tekken went the power fantasy route. Dead or Alive is like ninja power fantasy. So.
Hmm. So I'm going
But
to finish off. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying, but it's hard to imagine Dead or Alive, like what it would be without Virtua Fighter. It's really like to
Mhm.
picture that. I don't know. I mean, I picture something because I think they would have made something, but again, it could be like the sexy war gods. I'm just kidding.
VX Jackie, well, you really are trying to promote War Guards, like, so that War Guards number
No,
two, or do we even
I'm
come out?
trying to. I'm just bringing out the dystopian vision, without of a world without Virtua Fighter. It's like without Virtua Fighter, the world is a dystopia.
Stop. Get help.
All right, we got a couple more comments by people. First is I'll just use Foy I4, El Blaze player from Poland. He said, I would go to Antarctica to expose the South Pole. So completely not even fighting video game related no more. And in some way, if VF came out, I would most likely not be so into video games either. Um, let's see. Mhm. But I
I
think
know a lot of people where VF is
Better
really
run
their
home to
only
mama
game that
now.
they play.
yeah. Yeah, so I think we'll highlight two of these comments. One from Assassin from Colorado. Probably would be playing other games for content and never travel to majors to compete if VF5 Ultimate Showdown was never released. Also, I would not be homies with a lot of friends in the scene today either. So yes, these games are video games, but because they were released, a community was built from it, right? And so that's the one thing. It's like, oh yeah, like Assassin would actually say he would not have travel, and yeah, in some ways it's similar to my situation.
Well, Virtua Fighter has a very strong holy grail effect for those that love it, right? Because
Mhm.
it's so for each person, it embodies something very strong that they feel about, like maybe a fighting game or something similar. And so, like everywhere around the world I've gone to, the passion for a Virtua Fighter fan is, I mean, there's other games with those passions too, but with Virtua Fighter, it really, really stands out as like, this is the game or this is the series, And like when I met Seta in China, and he's just like, Virtua Fighter is martial arts. He's not even into martial arts, but he takes this game seriously because he feels like he's a martial art.
Yeah. Speaking of East Asia, we were seeing Havoc posting I guess the private Virtua Fighter museum of someone.
Yeah, it's a private arcade. He calls it a museum because he's saying it's like a museum.
Yeah.
Right. But it's a known in the community of Taiwan, known as a player that's a huge VF fan, who has that private arcade. Yeah.
Yeah. For those who didn't.
Those videos are amazing.
Yeah, for those that didn't see that video or something, like the floor of that room is basically made to look like a Virtua Fire stage, I believe.
That is a custom-made custom-made Virtua Fighter 2 carpet. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's like wow.
They went above and beyond. They collected prints, they collected items. It's all displayed so nicely, and then I'm pretty sure that they customized some prints to put on their walls just to make it all match. So, yeah.
Not only all the Virtua Fire fighting games, but also the Pachinko machines that was in there too, I think.
Yep. But we do have we do have two pachinko machines in America because Cobratron owns the final two in the Virtua Fighter 5 pachinko machines. So, yeah.
And then the last person to comment, which definitely changed his life. Let's see, let me get this back way. Canopio from Italy, Lei Fei player. My life would be totally different. Thanks to Virtua Fighter, I met my current girlfriend, Bloody Rose, more than 10 years ago. So without Virtua Fighter, my life would certainly be boring with a girl who would not appreciate my passions or even being alone. So yeah, like I say, these games build relationships, so. But yeah, that's all the comments I got. For me specifically, I think I was pretty much with Ace Virtua Fighter Ultimate Showdown. I was pretty much stopped playing VF with or interacted with the VFDC or the community as much. So if Ultimate Showdown was not released, I would most likely be spending more time playing board games and doing some traditional art, using traditional art media.
I see.
And if Virtua Fighter was never released, well, there will never be Virtua Fighter 4. And specifically for me, it's like there's two things that's if there was no Virtua Fighter, and I would not have gone to VFDC to find matches. And the only reason I went to VFDC to find matches was because the VF community or the machines available to play Virtua Fighter was pretty much very hard to get if you're not living in the bigger cities in USA or if you're not living in Japan. And so when Virtua Fighter 4 came out, it was a really fun game, a good game. And so, but there was no arcades for Virtua Fighter 4, so
It's really rare.
yeah.
I mean, like you said, I mean, we're lucky that Portland got it because it has a fighting community, because the manager of the Tilt Arcade, he went to my house when Rayblade and I were playing VF3, and he asked me if we should get VF4 because he says I could get it. And I was like, yeah, I can get it. I promise you, I'll pump in $40 a week into it. So you know, and I kept that promise. So
Yeah. So basically, if the community was not so small and that if there was no Virtua Fighter, I most likely would just not be in any type of fighting game community. Like I said, I most likely be doing something else. I most just be playing fighting games casually with family, and maybe once in a while play Wi-Fi or yeah, basically play Wi-Fi fighting games on Wi-Fi now. If I wasn't so committed to playing Virtua Fighter.
yeah, one can say that, you know, the existence of Virtua Fighter has denied us of some Nobel laureates and some great artists of our time. And scientific minds. Just kidding. But yeah.
But yeah, it's a big part of my life. Met friends through this game, and so like I wouldn't be organizing sessions if Virtua Fighter wasn't as it was back then and now. So hopefully, you know, Sega will help continue to keep our community, give us something for our community to keep hold on to, and make our scene a little bit more active.
I would like it, and I think, I think with the new VF, I do think there's a lot of good vibes that come around with the VF community in general. Even if it's usually when we're feeling like we're not having anything that our community gets a little nuts, but I do think generally when our game's most active, a lot of people usually are pretty cool. And I think I know that in Portland community, we're seen as a really nice community, but I think that's true for every place that's had a real serious VF community. You know, St. Louis is the one where I'm just like, well, it's a very interesting community, but it's still a very nice community. You know, just has more characters, but I think St. Louis is like that. Period.
We got a lot of players from here who unconquerable. Sean Rivera, who is a Tekken player who played Virtua Fighter as Brad. He's now like in charge of the 2XKO. Sean Rivera.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, Sean Rivera is from St. Louis. Okay, I didn't know that. So,
I remember playing against this Brad. He's a very nice guy. He was a very strong Tekken player.
Yeah.
And again, I guess Sho is now have his own company in Japan.
Yeah. Supporting his hobby, right? Which is collecting arcades, and he's, some people criticize it, but I'm like, no. But the thing is a lot of these developers wouldn't have the job they have without that platform. So I like what Sho is doing, though. This is definitely controversial for some, but I think, but it represents a real demographic, similar to the pinball demographic, where there's just this real hardcore audience. So.
In the end, Isaac, it's his hobby. If he likes to do it, then go for it. Right? How he wants to do it.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and he had like, aside from like the VF Museum, shows
Oh, his
museum. He's had
collection.
like two museums, right? Because he had this garage in St. Louis, which looked like a garage full of stuff,
Oh,
but it had like it
yeah.
had like everything. But then his like room in Japan is actually looks like a museum. So it's like,
I haven't seen his Japan, but I did went to saw I saw in person his collection when he was still living in St. Louis. Yeah, it was impressive.
yeah, in Japan it got cleaned up and it looks like a museum. So it's like it's all shelved nicely with displays. And it's like okay, But yeah. Um, but he's been in Japan for like about 16 years now.
Yeah, 10 plus years. Yeah, definitely like when VF5 came out. I think he was already living there.
But Dave is still in Japan, right?
I'm not sure. I only met Dave once in a while. I believe he's a Shunpei, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the community is I've loved every generation of this community, and I've seen it go through the same cycles it always goes through. There's always going to be old men in the scene, and there's always going to be young blood in the scene, but generally the community is always very nice though, and very passionate, and so like any other hobbyist group. So. But the community has always meant like a lot to all of us. So. But it really is wonderful to see how many people are passionate about Virtua Fighter, and how passionate they are like around the world.
And Ultimate Showdown came out. We got new players being part of our community too. So
We've had just within this game, I feel like we've had a few generations of players, and it's been awesome,
Mhm.
So yeah.
GG Cessna. I am going to take a small break to check on something in the house, and if people are still in the room, I'll go play some more matches.
I'm gonna call it now because I'm gonna spend time with my wife before she goes to Thailand. She's gonna have a much-deserved vacation. Just getting a break from everything. Sometimes you got work. Sometimes family can. Sometimes it can be family. Sometimes it can just be the culture. But sometimes you just need a recharge, and I think my wife is due a recharge.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's. But yeah, go spend time with her.
Will do. Thank you so much for understanding, and I think you understand it very well too.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. My wife was just in El Salvador.
Awesome.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's just sometimes just that recharge will do so much, and sometimes you miss your mom, you miss your family, so yeah, I think it's just keeps my wife even more amazing. So all right, you guys have a good one, and thanks so much. I had this great time, like awesome battles through the whole all the battles.
That was pretty good. It was definitely pretty good. You guys have a fantastic time. Take her out. Do some great stuff today. And yeah, for sure, man. Have a good one, and thank you for the matchup today.
All right, thank you. Cheers. Let you guys. Don't worry, Akai's still on, you guys.
Oh yeah, the room is still open.
Round 3. Ready, go! Excellent!
Try again in a few years.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! Round four. Ready, go! Knockout! Round five. Ready, go! Knockout!
Right, I'm back.
All right, welcome back, man.
Thanks. Oops. Wait, this happened. Yeah, so again, thanks everyone for playing today, and those who actually sent replies back to my question. We'll have Friday. Will be a 2-on-2 team play again. We'll try that format, and hopefully this time I'll have something written up to make it a little bit more to run better.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Man, your defense, Akai.
Oh, thanks.
If I didn't have any way to abuse it like I do, I would find it super hard to play with you.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like I'm being completely 100% read by you. So,
Well, I'm reading the defense, right?
Yeah.
You're more than 60% is going to choose to defend. So I'm trying to punish that reaction, and that's why it feels like that. Because like most oftentimes, I'm like we're past the point of like playing the matchup.
uh-huh.
We're playing the player, and
Yeah.
so I'm just attacking that. And it's been times when you've either picked characters that are more aggressive than Pi,
Uh-huh.
or that you've been playing Pi really aggressively and like pointing out the algorithm, where you really get me. Like that move, the 1P, I think it is. It
Mhm.
really gets me because it's attacking my algorithm. It's attacking my decision to attack.
Nice. Well, yeah, I think for anyone been playing regularly on these Sunday sessions, even though it's like one battle per league, it's that because we keep playing against everybody so much, you know, we're playing basically playing against the player and not necessarily the character.
Yeah, absolutely. I think those are the really good things, and mind you, one of the things that I would say is that if there was no Ultimate Showdown, like this format would not be able to take place.
No,
'Cause,
yeah,
Final
This-
Showdown did not have this.
the simultaneous league play was I think was
Yeah.
the
And
made
so
these
people
fun.
wouldn't really spend the time to do that. I mean, groups kind of can get kind of stale if you have like one person riding the boat, right?
Mhm.
So I think it's this factor that has kept people coming back for it.
Yeah, that's actually something I need to add to the FBA5 Ultimate Show that didn't came out. The simultaneous
Yeah,
league play.
I mean, it is something that I think other fighting games are trying to do now. Like I'm pretty sure Tekken 8 has
Does it have
some
that?
form of this.
Uh-huh.
Um, I still have to, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with Tekken, so like sometimes I feel like playing and sometimes I don't.
Uh-huh.
I'm invested on this Tekken Pass for this couple of weeks
Okay.
because they're they're putting out the collaboration Nikes that you can actually buy in real life. Like
Okay.
they're putting them in the game, and so you can
Uh-huh.
buy them and well, not buy them, but like earn them
Yeah.
with your Tekken Pass. So like I'm probably gonna be playing a lot of Tekken this week.
I
Because
did
of
play a
that.
little bit of it since Heihachi was the character I played when I was playing
Oh,
Tekken.
nice.
That and Lei Wulong.
Yeah,
So when
Heihachi is super strong now.
is he? Okay.
I like it. I like him. I'm usually not a very Heihachi kind of guy,
Uh-huh.
but like I think he has some like interesting tools. So yeah, if you do have the opportunity to get him,
Mhm.
I think it's not a bad thing.
Mhm.
Round 3.
Yeah, it was Lei Wulong was the first character I played in Tekken, and then
Oh,
Heihachi was
nice.
the. And
For
sadly, when
me,
Tekken
I
8,
think
go ahead.
yeah. My first, who was my first? It was probably Tekken 1. Um, maybe Kazuya, maybe Paul. Um, I don't remember that well. I think it was Kazuya. And then for Tekken 2, it was still Kazuya. And then in Tekken 3, I would play Hwoarang.
Hmm.
And then I mained Hwoarang, and my best friend would play Eddie Gordo. And when Tekken Tag
Okay.
came out,
Hmm.
I was like immediately drawn to that. I started playing other fighters, and then in Tekken Tag, I started also playing Lei Wulong,
Hmm.
and then I stuck with him until Tekken 7, in which he was less than savory.
Yeah, Tekken Tag was fun. I really enjoyed the tag that they had for that. But then
Yeah,
back then,
it,
that was the fun part back then when X-Men versus
yeah,
Street Fighter came out first time, and then Tekken Tag is
yeah.
like, wow, those are really fun to play.
It was a thing. It was a thing that was born out of the 2D fighters.
Hmm.
I assume you're
I
ready.
wonder who would introduce the idea. It's like, hey, let's have two fighters at the same time.
I think Dead Alive 2 had it too. The tag game. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, but tag would predate that.
Yeah, tag was predating that.
So I think it was first on the 2D fighters,
Hmm.
and then the craze kind of got into 3D fighters, and
Hmm.
um, it was certainly a very interesting time.
Yeah, I was really
Uh,
interested in the Street Fighter Cross Tekken, but I know.
mhm.
It didn't seem to get that popular here. But the
You
idea
know
was
what?
really cool.
It was a weird idea.
Uh-huh.
I think that it had some unsavory things about the balance
I think the gems,
that
right?
just
I
yeah,
feel
the
that kind
gem
of
thing.
was.
Well, and the gem thing also did the same for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite,
Yeah, I heard they
right?
had something like that.
Yeah, they were saying that really put the game kind of like changes the balance of things, right?
Mm.
It's like some things are really strong because of that.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I think balance is the fighting game creators have fought with balance their whole lives, and now that we're in the age where people are saying it's making or breaking games, it didn't used to, right? But games came at a different pace, so it was people didn't have time to develop all these crazy strategies around games before the
Mhm.
next game came out, and they had to do it all over again. So yeah, it was certainly a strange kind of narrative nowadays,
Mhm.
where people are kind of more attuned to that.
So, would you have considered yourself more of a 2D player or a 3D player, if you don't
Um,
consider Virtua Fighter?
God. So honestly, I started with Tekken. So like,
Oh,
if there
okay.
was no Virtua Fighter Ultimate Showdown, I would probably still pick up
Tekken.
Final
Okay.
Showdown and play it again.
Hmm.
I know I did play it. So my kind of my tour was Tekken 1 through Tag, then Tekken 4, and from Tekken 4 I got infatuated with the way that movement had a little bit more of a, because you could evade in Tekken 3, but like it was
Yeah, it
really
was
more
that.
of a, like let's position myself on kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, Not that it mattered, because like stages were unlimited, so like I don't know. It was a thing. And then Tekken 4 it was real, and then I was like, I need more of this. And
Did,
one of my friends was like, you should play, um, you should definitely play Soul Calibur. And then I got really into Soul Calibur, and he was like, dude, if you like Soul Calibur, you should be playing Virtua Fighter. I was
Uh-huh.
like, what? And then this was around the time when Virtua Fighter 4 came out. I did not know Virtua Fighter to be that kind of game until I got into Virtua Fighter 4. And then
Okay.
it was an immediate click.
Yeah. VF4 was the one that basically got me into competitive Virtua Fighter play.
Yeah. I think
But
3 has its things. I still don't understand,
mhm.
what the game is about. So I am less than useful. I think there's a lot of players nowadays that have that same situation. But there's a lot of guys that really actually understood what the system was about,
Mhm.
knew how
That's
to
that's
knew
why
how
they
to
still have
play
a
Virtual
devoted
Fighter.
yeah. That's why they still have a very devoted group that plays that game
Mhm.
on Virtua Fighter Discord and also in Japan. Even before they release the
Yeah,
online version of
with
the
free
game, they
TV. Yeah,
yeah they keep playing it.
I mean, there's a reason for that, right?
Mhm.
It's a really good game. I just don't understand how to play it. I've asked Jed for help before. I'm guilty of that, and I haven't taken him seriously on it. But
So I got a question. Does Tekken 4 actually have ring outs or is it just walls and uneven stages?
Tekken 4,
Yeah.
it doesn't have ring outs.
Okay.
It's just the uneven stages.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes there was something blocking your way. Like there could be like a column. And like some people could use that column as like a way to defend themselves on the long range. It was interesting, to say the least. And then they had an octagon stage where you could basically juggle everybody for all their lives worth.
Mhm.
I remember the first combo video that I saw of Tekken 4, like after it was out in arcades and played it, like I was like actually I was watching people actually play it for real.
Mhm.
It was this video of this guy playing Heihachi, and he was like just jabbing somebody into the wall and just going around it. But yeah, it was certainly interesting. A lot of people don't like it because of that, because it did lead to a lot of unfairness.
Mhm.
Like if somebody pushed you into the wall, like you were dead.
Yeah. Tekken 4 was
People
kind of
did
the,
not.
the
Yeah.
Tekken 4 was kind of the dark horse of the Tekken series.
Yeah, I don't think they knew how to get walls right, but like,
Mhm.
and mind you, I think at that time, like they were also going off of Virtual Fighter 4, which did have walls, and they were like, yeah, this is the way. Like we can do it. Let's bring walls into the foray. Nice, that was nice. But yeah, I don't know. Like if there was no VF, there would be no Tekken. So
Maybe it'll be a very Chan keeps saying War Gods. I now had to kind of look up what War Gods was like. I remember vaguely it. But was it even released on console? War Gods?
on 64, I think.
Okay.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 5. Ready, go!
No, no, no. GG's to Rock. GG's to Rock Reaper.
Heavyweights are nothing to me.
No, hey, Paul. Let me see. Alright, I think I got one more round in me and then I'll call it quits.
I think I'm just gonna stay as long as you stay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm done playing.
Okay.
But I do want to keep talking, I guess.
Start running now.
I'm no pushover.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout.
So you say you play Guilty Gear Strive, right?
Yeah.
Uh, do you prefer that over the older Guilty Gears or?
I have a love-hate relationship with it.
Okay.
I really like the things that make it a beautiful, beautiful game.
Mhm.
And XR never really resonated with me because of the character.
Okay.
That was a bad choice.
Something about Blaze and his
Yeah, he's
he
very
has very
weird.
dynamic ways of bringing himself out.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, I like how XR, came into the 3D era and did cell
Mhm.
shading, and it was, high definition for the
Uh-huh.
first time. Because we did sprites on X and XX, and even before that, like, it was sprites, and then 3D cell shading was beautiful. I did not like some of the design. Uh, is he doing it again? Oh no, he's. um, I I did not like the way they did my character. I'm a Axel main.
Okay, excellent. Okay.
It was very weird compared to other games. And I
Mhm.
think Strive is a little bit more in line with what I used to like about
The character. Okay.
like Accent Core. Yeah, the character was
Uh-huh.
certainly different. Um, but yeah, it's I don't know. I like Strive because of those things.
Uh-huh.
Um, because it's a beautiful, beautiful game.
Think you
But I also dislike some of the things where you end up doing certain things and you kind of like push yourself into the wall. Like not the wall per se, but like you're like, oh, I just I played into their hand kind of thing.
mhm.
Um, but yeah, there's a lot of things about that game that are very. But I don't think I could be as good as I am in Virtua Fighter in that game
Mm.
because of the way it's stacked. It's just so different.
I don't think I don't think I played any of those games seriously, but Arc System and what they did with 2D animation feel with 3D graphics is
I think
very
it's
impressive.
definitely yeah,
Like
absolutely.
I was shocked at how beautiful Dragon Ball, like how it looked. Wow, it's like
Yeah.
so
And
I,
they like if you look at it, if you take it into the side, like all the animations, all the way that they've made, 2D decisions for 3D animations, like
mhm,
sometimes like they'll do something with the animation, like and the arm actually, like if you look at the whole render at that moment, like the arm is 3 times the size of the head
yeah,
because of they're trying to work with
make it yeah.
um yeah, like force perspective kind of situation.
Hmm.
So yeah, definitely very interesting work that they're doing. I was always big into that. Like I used to love games like Automobilista, if you remember that game on the PS2, I think.
Okay.
Or
I vaguely have a memory of that game. Okay.
it's a racing game Capcom made,
Okay.
and it was cell shaded, like the whole thing. Like it had speed lines, which was
Ah, okay.
so interesting. Like as you went faster, lines would come out of your car.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, I was always kind of bummed that they didn't
Uh-huh.
do another one of
What
those.
is it Jet Set Radio or Jetline Radio? Was that the first show say the game? It's like one of the
Mm,
earliest one, right?
it was probably one of the first ones.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, being on the Dreamcast,
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
mean,
Solari knows Auto Modelista. He say that that game rules. So
it does. It's so cool. And it was like about drift scene and everything, so it was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I played it until the wheels came off. I'm probably gonna put it on my Steam Deck nowadays. Now that I think about it.
But I think most it seems like Arc System has its hand in almost majority of the anime fighting games, right? Like Grand Blue,
Grand Blue,
Dungeon DNF, Dungeon.
DNF.
Yeah, I think
I think it's their thing nowadays.
yeah,
DNF, Grand Blue, Guilty Gear.
yeah.
They used to do what was the Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue, yeah. I would like to see that
Uh,
come back. I always enjoy the 2D animation of that game.
yeah. And then the Persona Arena game was also Arxis. They also
That's
like
true.
a lot of people don't know there was a series of Muso kind of fighters called the Sengoku Basara.
Okay, I remember. I
Uh,
remember.
they were made by Capcom, kind of following the Dynasty Warriors kind of like mentality. It's like you're superhero against so many hordes of enemies, and so they made an anime for that, and then with the anime they made a fighter for it called Sengoku Basara Cross, and it came out before Fist of the North Star. If you remember that game,
Yes, I remember Fist of North Star.
yeah. That game was was interesting to play. But yeah, Sengoku Basara was pretty much very close to that as well. So yeah, they like if it's an anime IP and they can get their hands onto like making a fighting game out of it, I think they'll do it. And then also like Dragon Ball Fighters as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Just
they
as a-
use different companies to do it, but I think they as a production company have a lot of say into that. I think they like that's kind of their brand, probably.
Yeah, it's pretty much synonymous now, the name of anime fighters.
Yeah.
Just I don't know how it will play out, but it'd be really cool if they ever comes out like a anime All Stars, where it's Arc System basically being able to put
Use
all these
their
like,
IPs. That would be nice.
all these
would be-
it'd be nice to see like a Naruto fight against Yosuke from Yu Yu Hakusho or something like that,
Yeah.
or stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They need to bring they need to bring back the Ranma fighting games.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Rama in a very nice 2D.
Cell
Well,
cell
yeah,
shaded.
cell shaded, yeah.
absolutely. And they ran out of moves, and so they put the moves from the movies into the games, which are not canon at all. It wasn't. I don't think it was. Yeah, there was fighting, but like I don't think fighting was the central aspect of Ranma.
Let's see how many seconds you'll last. Are you ready for this?
Round one. Ready, go!
You already watched the first episode, right, of the new Rama?
I did. Yeah.
How do you like it so far?
I really liked it. I showed
Yeah.
it to my wife. My wife really liked it, and then so we started watching the new one and the old one as well.
two. Ready, go!
That was very nice. Oh,
Knockout!
Nice.
Round three. Ready, go! Knockout!
all right. Let me go feed my cat because it's 5 and she has that
Asking you to
timing.
feed.
Ready,
She knows. She knows.
Yeah.
It's the sun. She's like, no, it's my food, and this is the time, and you're here, so come get
Yeah.
me my food. Like I don't know. Like they have very absolute sense of what time it is.
Yeah, my two well my parents' two dogs are they have this very interesting relationship with my mom who feeds them for the most part. But they know that she's easy to get snacks from her,
knockout!
and so they always like what we like to describe as like triads or yakuza. Like one of them is the brute who basically barks at my mom to get the food, while the other ones just sit there wait for her to give them food.
Yeah. What my cat does is if like she will try to get food from numerous. So like we had my mom here for 4 weeks,
Hmm.
and she would get food from my mom, and then if I came out of the room, she'd be like, "Oh, I can get food from him too." So
Hmm.
let's.
Ready,
So
Get
she would
double.
try to get food from me, and
Uh-huh.
it's so funny to see. Like she'll get food in the morning, but like for some reason, if she sees I wake up, like she's like, "Oh, he's up. It's food time again." Like there's some very particular ways she works the kind of like logic.
Hmm.
Um, you can kind of tell like when
knockout!
yeah, when she does it, it's because of it's like okay, dude, here, time,
Round two.
he's up, logic, food, come on, food.
Knockout!
I think the interesting thing about the playing Sandro because he's so far away
Hmm.
is you have to realize that he has to commit to a lot of things, and if you just let him whiff,
Oh, good bar. Nice.
yeah, that was nice.
Knockout!
Hey, GG
Like
Sandro.
he's good at the continuous game because of that. Like he can map out certain things
Hmm.
and go for like longer time to get reads.
Few years.
Mhm.
But it's always when you break the game apart is that he starts come undone.
Okay. Yeah, Sandro. I know a lot of people doesn't have even when in Europe doesn't have the best connection with him, but he does know his stuff. Like when he
He
blocks
does. He does.
unguaranteed.
Like, I'm not saying he's not good. He's really
Uh-huh.
good. He's fantastically good.
Oh, it was AFK now. I think this might be memes. Is
Okay. Okay, I'll run one last one with
yeah,
Brian.
go give her. Let me go see if anyone is still streaming. But yeah,
I'll go for
it's
it.
it's unfortunate that he can't get better connection. But no,
Yeah, and I think he's lost the favor of some people, and there's a couple of other European players that are on the same boat. Where like people are like, yeah, no, I don't want to play him because of this.
yeah. So hopefully when everyone will be able to have better internet infrastructure and that netcode is improved to where people can have better matches.
Yeah.
But I saw Kidbit posting on VFTC how he's playing with Robot Netcode Marvel vs. Capcom. Of course, it's 2D Fire and an older game compared to Virtua Fire 3D. But he's saying he playing with Robot Netcode in certain settings and you can play it with friends in Japan with it. So the best thing is that if everyone within the same continent can play very well against each other, and extra bonus that we can do it with people from faraway continents. Alright, let me go see who is still streaming. Alright, I'm not sure if Blurring will still plan to continue playing, but let me go sway him.
Probably not. I'm done. That was unfortunate.
Then back. It's so quick that shoulder factor. Alright guys, thanks guys for watching the stream, participating in the chat or playing the game. And thanks Sasuna for keeping me
Thank you.
chatting with me while we end the day. AFK again.
Oh god. Yeah,
Let me just go in once to then.
do blurring. Do blurring.
I'll do blurring with him, since you said.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I think we both pressing too many times that OK button.
Yeah, I need to go to the grocery store with my wife, get some eggs.
Yeah, let's go get some Iron Sun too. So, last match for me.
Round two. Ready, go! three. Ready, go!
When she's in intercept, look for her stomach.
Yeah, I keep everyone's telling me that.
Yeah. And scrape. You should lab whether to see whether her body check gets her.
Yeah, I got the stomach.
You did?
Yes,
Yeah.
I evaded to his stomach that time, so yay.
Nice. Ooh, that was good.
Thanks.
Do you actually go for the jump kick, or are you
Yes.
trying to get the?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
went for
that's
the
good.
jump kick.
Nice.
You could avoid most low attacks still at -6 for most characters.
Yeah. So it's reverse Ntaku.
And it's -5 only on block, so it's pretty good, that jump kick. Safe jump kick.
Yeah. Good at a throw escape.
Oh, it got me.
Yeah, he's very good at crushing with those moves. That and the knee. Ooh.
Nice. Neutral. Yay.
Stay down. Yep.
Time's up.
Oh, timeout. Time.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
it. You got it.
I don't know. Blurry has improved a lot over, so
He has. He has. I think he favors reverse Nitaku and poking you out and winning the crush match a little bit too hard. But I would say like he is definitely improved a lot. And so has Solari. Solari's just miles and bounds from where he was. See, Rock wasn't trying to play me, he was trying to play you.
okay. I'll give you one last session.
Yeah, I need to get some more offline with The Rock. The Rock is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
準備はいい
Yeah, my game improved so much when I got to play him.
Round one.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Knockout.
That forward kick of his, I get hit by that a lot, so I've mostly been playing more defense on that mid-range pause.
Yeah. Well, he gets rocket discharge out of it.
Yeah, that's why it was such a.
It
He's
is
very
a
well
high,
against
though,
me.
I think.
No, it's mid, I think. That.
Is it?
I had to check. Oh, messed up.
Knockout.
Oh yeah, he was expecting that sweep that I would have done.
Mhm.
Three. Ready, go! Round four. Ready, go!
Fair enough.
That was godly.
Thanks.
Round five.
You capitalized.
Ready, go!
Hot dog. Got me.
Knockout.
Yeah. Yeah, The Rock is pretty good. He's pretty
Hmm.
good. He's pretty good at managing those things. When he gets you on side turn, I would say try to go for either a reversal.
Reversal. Okay.
Try for
Mid
reverse Nitaku
reversal.
because he will go for that back punch kick combo that goes into
Hmm.
rocket discharge and try to get pressure off of that. So that's kind of like my suggestion.
Okay.
I mean, I know that you have a lot of reverse Nitaku. Like, I would love to see more of that.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you just should be a little bit more bold about using,
More
about
aggressive. For sure.
taking your turn back. Yeah,
Hmm.
when you see Japanese players fight, like they're not shy about that at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I do have a tendency to play safe. Like I don't feel
yeah,
like we want to do anything too high risk. But I
I
think
think
I
most
because of that
American players. Yeah,
I think mostly
sorry, go
because
ahead.
when I try I do feel like when I do get the right guesses, I'm not doing high damage right guesses, and that's the thing that I've been trying to work a little bit more on. Uh,
Yeah,
Also with my
I mean this one
wake up
off of
games.
a throw, like look at that, like that
Hmm.
was
Yeah.
perfect damage.
So
So, I mean, I would say, yeah, let's. I think your game is at a point where like you need to evolve some other things because like just getting better at doing the things you already do is
mhm.
sometimes it is going to be enough, but sometimes it's not,
Yeah.
and you want to cover those bases as well.
Hmm. Yeah, that's why I was
Um,
trying to work more on my side turn games and the wake up games because I don't do much damage
yeah,
when people like when people just stay on the floor. I really don't do much damage at all. And so
yeah,
those are two things that I start to do a little bit with play other characters because I just focus on one single move. It's like okay, this is where I'm going to go for on the ground hits. And so I
yeah. You
started
get to
doing a bit.
simplify it. You
Yeah.
get to simplify it,
So
which is great. I
yeah.
think it's playing other characters is definitely giving you um, a lot of feedback on your game.
Hmm.
What's you bring it back down back to basics and you're like okay how do I play my game with this character and like
Hmm.
they'll have different win conditions
Hmm.
for sure but you get to explore those and you get to realize like oh does my character have some of this and then you're like
Yeah.
yes he does
Uh-huh.
uh, so I mean yeah, definitely a lot of things that you can learn from playing
Hmm.
different characters.
It's so yeah, that's the Gale. It's focus on small things here and there, and then
Yeah,
improve incrementally.
you're generally doing super well. Like really can't wait until that random character generator gives you a cure, and then you realize where the bullshit is that I'm getting off.
I think also one thing is like I for some there are certain things in which like you know what you can do, but your hands still
Mhm.
have not gotten used to like doing it. Like for example,
Yeah, I have
like
that a lot. Yeah,
mhm, yeah, like for example, like oh, I blocked your Byaku. No, your minus. I think your at least minus 14 on that, right? I should be able to get
yeah,
a kick in there, right? And my combo
yes,
start off that. But my middle finger that is on the kick button, it's just like so much slower than my index finger that's on the punch button.
yeah.
Like, it's just so
I
it's
mean,
so bizarre in that sense.
yeah, it's a lot of things.
Hmm.
I think mostly it's about getting your mind used to seeing those things. I
Hmm.
think that's where this game is kind of like attractive to older